remember me. Sorry I've been away for so long. Like I said before, I'm only gonna update you when I do important or fun things, and guess what I just did? I just built a gaming PC all by myself. I'm so goddamn proud. Other than that, I've been doing okay, working hard, dealing with a lot of shit, but please enjoy my PC because that's the only fun thing I really have to update you on. See you soon.
So, I haven't really filmed a lot over the past few days because I've just been knackered. I'm knackered now, even though I shouldn't be, because all I did was, well, is sleep today and have a bath. It's like 2 o'clock-ish, but I am getting a migraine. I'm gonna take some painkillers and not do a lot. That's it. Not very well. Don't really know what's going on. And that's that. I can't stop it. It won't stop.
Hello. I've just completely forgotten to film today. I haven't done very much of anything, aside from laundry and dishes and eating. I went out briefly to go buy bin bags and milk. I got milk. I couldn't find bin bags. And the main reason I couldn't find them is because the shop was stupidly busy and I just wanted to get the hell out of there ASAP. So I wasn't looking very hard. Milk is a lot easier to be able to source than bin bags, apparently. I'm probably gonna get a little bit of work done on my cosplay stuff, but I'm not gonna start working on that until quite late, I'm assuming, so by that point it'll be too late to really film and submit any footage. But I'll film updates if I do actually get it done in the morning. And yeah, not a whole hell of a lot going on. I have been just enjoying having time off where I feel well enough to do stuff, but I don't have that feeling of pressure that like I have anything to do. D&D tomorrow, and I have a new sketchbook, so maybe I'll doodle some stuff. But for now, I'm just enjoying having, it's not really a lazy day, I've been doing cleaning and stuff. But just no agenda. Ah, fuck. Mouth still hurts a bit though. It's only a matter of time though. I'm not in agony anymore, which is really nice. Anyway, ciao for now. Actually, there's one more update now that I've made food, and that is, come on, about it. I got a little box of frozen dumplings, and they're adorable, and I'm very excited. That's all. Hello. So, as I said, I did work a little bit last night. Basically, I've been trying to do some seam filling but I went about it in the wrong way, in that I didn't have any water on hand to be able to smooth the edges. So now I'm faced with the problem that I have to sand this more than I would have if I'd have done it properly. This is what you get when you start working way too late and you don't want to wake your housemates. So, good job, Dylan. Smart boy. So, yeah. Aside from that, I smushed the bits that were missing inside that down. And I started figuring out where to place the decorations on here and where that means the hood will lie. Slow progress, but it's nice to just be easing myself back into this. It's been a hot minute. Hopefully more to come.
Hello. Oh my god. I thought that now would be a great time to film because obviously it's my last day of freedom. I'm tidying up whilst I'm doing this. I'm also not actually wearing a top right now. This is like upside down. I've tied it because I didn't have anything that looked like this character's clothing. So yeah, I thought for my last day of freedom I would fuck around with makeup and try and create or recreate a character. I don't know if anyone plays Resident Evil, but I was trying to do Lady Dimitrescu? Dimitrescu? I don't fucking know how to pronounce it. But she's been brought up a couple of times on a YouTube show that I watch, and I'm obsessed with her. I mean, I play as Rosalina in Mario Kart because she's 7 foot tall. Google it, it's fact. Don't come at me. So, yeah, giant vampire lady. I believe she's a vampire. Thank you. So, yeah, this is what I did. I also did one because people have created a male version, because as soon as anything comes out, any character, there's got to be its opposite in the world. You know, if it's a woman, they always create a man so the gay men can be attracted to him, and if it's a man, they always create a woman so that the straight men can be attracted to her, and no one's toxic masculinity is affected, you know? But I mean, go to my Instagram, it's linked below. Me as Lord Dimitrescu. God, if I was a man, I would kill it. I would kill it. But instead I'm this, so. Yeah, I've had some fun. I'm going to take this off now. I might shower again, which will be 2 showers in one day, but, you know, it's done. I'm going to sort out my room, because I've made a tiny bit of a mess, not really much, but, and then get stuff ready for tomorrow. Going back to work. Also, I should totally film in front of this light more often. My hair is solid right now. I sprayed it to keep it in touch, and I don't know if you can hear this. It is like... I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. These ones as well, these are like... I sprayed them, stuck them together, and then held them in place and hope for the best. But yeah, I mean... That's it, that's me. That's my stupidity for today. I'm going to take this off now. Happy Sunday or Monday for you.
Hello. Apologies for not filming yesterday. I spent most of the day very tired and looking an absolute state. I did go and see someone about a little project that I'm helping with. I had a little socially distanced meeting, which was quite good on a doorstep. It's very interesting to have a meeting like that, but we did it. And then I had like a nice family dinner. So that was nice yesterday, but it was a bit boring. And then I forgot to film. Today, I've had quite a chilled morning, got on with some work this afternoon, and then I've just filmed my podcast. And we agreed in the podcast last week that we would try and change our backgrounds. You'll have seen mine was just a black background. And I'd forgotten until a few minutes before filming. And then I remembered I had these in my cupboard, which were drawn for me when I did Snow White. And I was the evil queen, and I took over the kingdom, and these banners came down. And there I am. They were painted. I've got two. There's two painted. That's me as the evil queen. It's incredible. So yeah, they've been hanging behind me for this recent episode of the podcast, which was really fun to film. Real good laugh, this one. So now I'm going to go and do my COVID test. And then I've got a meeting in an hour on Zoom as well. And I'm going to prep for the week. So let's go and do this COVID test and hope it's negative. I'm sure it will be. Moment of truth from the COVID test. So that is what I want. And that is what I got. Negative. Good news.
As you breathe the acid onto the metal, it slowly begins to seep through, and it takes a while, and it's almost an agonisingly long wait as it slowly seeps in, but eventually you hear a click and the door just slightly comes ajar.
Brilliant. Right, okay, now can I tell other people?
Yeah, so
Around, make sure I'm alone.
So roll a stealth check, then a perception check.
Ooh.
Nice stealth check.
Oh god, fuck it up now.
Don't tempt fate, Dylan.
I'm just thinking it's so funny. It would have been so great if you were like really stealthy and didn't see shit, but there's a ton of people around you.
Yeah.
So as you slowly open the door and go in, you look about, and as far as you can tell, there's the embers glowing forge as it's not quite being put out, but it's smaller and a smaller fire than what was than what was burning earlier in the day, and it casts a very gentle glow over the area.
Back to work today. I'm going to keep my arm down because I've just remembered that the logo's on it. And this was what almost got me in trouble before. Not really, that's fine. I've set a high standard for the first day back because I didn't want people to forget how beautiful I am. Yeah, I've just spent the morning chilling and getting ready. I'm just going to quickly grab something to eat for lunch and then head in. And then see how many customers we serve, because there's been no like official post or announcement, or we're just open again now. So depends how many people walk past. But yeah, gonna try and remember how to make drinks and serve people, because I feel like I've completely forgotten.
I ordered this in November, and it is finally here. Yay. Let's see. That did not work out. Shit. ahead. Well then. Yes. Oh, the pin's really cute. Let's take a peek. Nice. Okay, the print is wicked. Nice.
Hello. Another lack of filming from me today. It's been quite busy at school. It's been, I felt quite tired today, but I got through it. Actually, the day went quite quick. And then, since I've got home, it's been quite full on. So I had some work to quickly finish at here. And then I went out for a walk with a friend, which was nice. Then I had a meeting. Then I had to quickly go and get some fuel for tomorrow, otherwise I ain't getting to work. And then I'm just having some tea, or just about to have some tea. So it's not been the most, well, it has been interesting in that it's been busy, but that's why I haven't filmed. So apologies. I will try and do better tomorrow. And I know I say that regularly, but it sometimes gets a bit, I forget it until last minute. And I need to make sure I capture the stuff that is interesting. But obviously it's tricky when you're at school because you can't film certain things, obviously. But never mind. But yeah, I'm well, I'm good. Counting down those days till Easter holidays because I am shattered.
As surviving shops prepare to open next month, dispatchers asked who's really to blame for the demise of our high street.
We need legal changes to ensure that private equity acts in the interest of the public at large.
So that is the programme that I was working on whilst I was working at home. So that's out now, which is fun. I was just watching it. I missed it last night because I was in bed with a migraine. So yay, that's pretty much where I've been. I don't remember the last time I put a video in, and I also know that I posted 3 days in one because I couldn't look at a screen. I'd been technically watching Once Upon a Time, but more so I covered the screen and listened to it like a podcast. Radio player, that's what it was. I turned it into a radio player. But yeah. Hopefully feeling better soon. I've got a spot there and one there, which is really annoying. But yeah. Hopefully we can get things back on track until I change the release style of these videos on the 3rd of April. I can't tell you the date now, so I don't have a clue. Well, alright, bye.
Hello, long time no see. I'm just going to quickly close Facebook because Anna is messaging me and distracting me. How dare you reply to the message I sent? But yeah, so apologies for not filming for a while. Long story short, I can't remember how many days it is, but the first day I filmed but forgot to send to Anna. The second day I forgot to film, and then the third day, I think yesterday, I just didn't. So apologies for that, but I am back, loving life. Yeah, it wasn't a mental health thing or anything like that. It was literally just I forgot and was lazy. So apologies, but I am back. I am good. Yes. So I have just finished my main thing for today, hence the headphones and wire and green screen, which is getting interviewed for a book. Because she is a superstar celebrity who does interviews now, apparently. Yeah, I don't want to talk about too much. I'm sure they're fine with me talking about it, but it's just more of it. I'm not entirely sure the ins and outs of it, and I don't want to get things wrong. But basically, one of the very first WI talks I did, one of the women messaged me on Instagram. I mean, to be fair, it messaged me quite a while ago. I just didn't see it until now, so apologies. But yeah, so one of the women called Sam messaged me about doing an interview for a book she's doing. Basically, it's well, this one is part of a series, but in this particular one, it is interviewing 100 men from different ages, different backgrounds, etc., asking them 18 questions about anything. And just sort of compiling them all together to get a nice wide variety of answers. Some of the things they asked me were literally as basic and boring as how's the weather, all the way up to what do you think about death, and everything in between you can imagine. And there was a lot of conversation. It wasn't just the 18 questions. So we start at 10:30. It's now 12:30. RIP her for having to write up all of that. Do not envy her at all. But yeah, so that is a fun thing to look forward to. It'll probably be quite a while because I was number 79 of 100 people. Also felt I'm talking quite loud with these headphones on, but deal with it. So yeah, I was number 79 of 100 men. If anyone knows anyone who's 70 plus, she said she's maybe looking for people of that age range now, so let me know and I will pass on the details. But yeah, so she says it's going to be about 2 months for her to get it typed up and sort of let me see it just to make sure it's all okay with me before it goes to publishing. But yeah, so I don't care that I was only one of 100. I was interviewed for a book, so as far as I'm concerned, this is the peak of my fame, and I will fight anyone who argues. Oh, and then on top of that, there was also some I don't want to talk about this too much because I feel like this is a bit more behind the scenes. There was also mentioning about potentially doing some monologues as part of this. So like going out and doing actual performances. So that would be out of drag, which I'm fine with because she has eyebrows now. And once again, that wouldn't be for a while because COVID and actually putting it together. But yeah, looks like it could be a fun project to be on board with. So that is something to look forward to in the coming months. So, assuming I don't go to China, which is looking quite promising at the minute-ish. I think tomorrow's going to be a deal with China Day because they are still waiting for a reply for me and it's been like a week. Should probably deal with that soon so I don't cancel my offer. But yes, also want to give a shout out to Dylan. Yeah, I won't say anything to Dylan. My brain just switched off there, but Dylan was very great. Well, I'm very grateful for Dylan taking the time to go through and check everything is okay. I was pretty sure it was, but it's just nice getting an extra pair of eyes because especially something like this, if I'm wrong and I get screwed over, I'm really screwed over. Because as I said before, it's one thing to get screwed over by a job 10 minutes down the road. It's another thing entirely to get screwed over by a job in an entirely different continent you've never been to before. So much appreciate Dylan for that extra reassurance. But besides that, that's my day so far. I haven't really done anything exciting the past few days. Finished the thing for my friend's thing. I think I need to send Anna a video of that just to check it's okay. But I also know Anna's not having a great day today thanks to migraines, so I'll send it, and if Anna can't watch it because headaches, no hard feelings. But yeah, and then I'll get that sent off to my friends today at some point. And yeah, I think that's about it. I feel like there's still something to talk about. I've forgotten. Oh yes, there is something I forgot to mention. Besides the obvious, which is staring me in the face, which is this, which is a mess that I can't wait to deal with. That is a combination of backgrounds from the video I've been editing and things for the WI talks I've been doing. Apparently I don't believe in folders. A lot of this I'm 100% sure can be deleted, but I'm just scared to delete things until this project's over, so I don't delete something and then the whole thing goes to shit. Apologies for swearing there. Blame the woman I was talking to because she was really fun and lovely, and we low-key swore a little bit, but... my train of thought is all over today. This is great. So yeah, interview done. That's on my to-do list, but that's probably a small problem as well. For now, I'm going to go to the shops to get some stuff. Not sure what stuff, but stuff. Yeah, getting stuff later today. I'm great at talking. Like, why don't more people want to interview me? I'm such a coherent speaker. Like, I'm such a great person to interview. But yes, I'm going shopping soon. Probably not going to film that just because lazy, and I don't like filming out in general public because I feel like it looks like I'm filming people to shame them for not following COVID rules. So I don't like filming out and about. But yeah. And then after that, I'm going to come back, because it's about 12:30 now. I'll probably get back from the shops about 1ish, have some quick food, then sit and chill for 6 hours before getting in drag tonight for a last minute decision. I'll probably talk about it a bit more later on, but long story short, one of my friends, I haven't actually met them before, but they seem lovely. I've got them on Facebook. One of Newcastle Queens. There's quit drag for a while, there's recently came back to it, and part of their coming back to drag thing in a pandemic, because there isn't much else to do in it, they've started doing weekly live streams of local people on the scene and stuff. I'm taking these off, so I feel like I'm talking really loudly, and I don't want to hear and I feel bad for my neighbours, and also, look at that, oh, we stand headphones. I think, yes, so one of my friends has been doing weekly live streams with just sort of general people to sit and chat to. No real topic of conversation, just have a chat. So that should be fun. And it was last minute for me because it was supposed to be a couple of other friends who were sort of seen as a pair. You can't get one without the other. One of them has to drop out for last minute due to mental health reasons that I'm not going to air all over here because that is their prerogative. That's probably the wrong word, but I'm going to go with it. But long story short, they aren't super popular online due to who they date. That sounds worse than what it actually is, so I'm going to say a bit more depth. Long story short, they've started dating a very well-known gay porn star. And apparently part of that relationship involves legions of haters. So they've literally, overnight of it being announced, they got tens of thousands of followers, and a good half of them at least were people just sort of sending death threats and saying how much they hated them. And it's gone as far as people to actually find out their address and where they live. So, yeah, not entirely sure how that happened, but long story short, because the haters have found out that they was going to go on live tonight, they have decided they do not want to do that, which does also mean that I might be opening up myself to deal with all these haters and death threats and stuff. I couldn't care less. I will also say, once I finish this, I will also give Anna a heads up, like, there's a chance they might find these videos if they find my name, like, so I might actually ask Anna to take my drag name out, or like, drag and boy name out of the descriptions, just because that's how severe they get. Take, for example, my friend who's not doing a live stream went on Instagram Live for literally 20 minutes with one of my other friends who was no part of all of this. They've on social media, they've got no connection besides this one thing, essentially. And from that one person then got loads of messages about what a horrible person they are and all this fun stuff and just basically diving on them. So yeah, they're very, very vicious not fans, haters. So in case I forget to say tonight, Anna, you might want to take me out with the descriptions for a few days. Probably nothing will come from it, but just in case, I would feel really bad if they do track you down and start having a go at you over this. But just from what I've seen of how extreme it gets, that is a possibility. So probably in your best interest, just in case. So I mean, if they attack me, come for me, I couldn't care less. Worst case scenario, I have to delete Instagram. Oh no, that thing I haven't posted on for 2 months, and I have everything backed up on my laptop. Oh no, what a shame. So that's why I felt. That's why when everyone else was like really awkward, like I don't want to do this one, I couldn't care less. Nothing to lose. Might even be leaving the country in a few months. So even if to find out my address, could become irrelevant in a few months. I highly doubt it will go that far, but from what I've seen, it is a possibility. So that's a fun thing to look forward to. But on that note, this has been 10 minutes. My lips are really blue, and I'm not sure if that's because I'm cold or because of the green screen, but yes. So I'm going to finish this and get myself to the shops, and I will see you at some point today. Hopefully within the next hour with a very short one, but potentially not until the mid-drag. But we'll find out. On today's episode of Bad Ideas While Cooking, so trying today's HelloFresh kit meal thing, all was going well. Then I got to the chilli, and I wasn't sure if it was a spicy chilli or a regular chilli, so naturally I tasted it. Can confirm it is indeed a spicy one. You know when you're really tired, and that's it, you just know when you're tired. Do you know when you're really tired, and you know you've got to be doing a live stream for a couple hours soon, so you decide to have a nap, just to give yourself a bit of energy, feel a bit more refreshed for it. Then you sit on Instagram for an hour and a half instead of napping, and now you feel just as tired, and you need to charge your phone desperately. That's about where I'm at with today.
I am the worst. I once again forgot to record anything today after saying yesterday that I would. So apologies. It's just all quite crazy at school at the moment. And so tiring. Like, I feel mentally drained. And I don't often. Like, in a way of like, I just need a break. And I love my job and I love the school that I'm at, but it's been so busy, and we're all feeling like that. Like, all the teachers I know are feeling like this, because it's been such a crazy term with home learning and going back and the restrictions and replanning different things and having to split time between some things being online and some things being in school, and providing for those who are stuck at home because of positive tests or close contacts. So it's a bit mental. And then I came home and I've had a workshop that I was running for my theatre company on Zoom, which actually went really well. It was lovely, and really sort of made my evening and made me smile and laugh a lot. But it went a bit longer than I thought. I had to have a quick meeting about some key dates for a possible production, which had to be discussed tonight. So it's now about 9 o'clock and I'm only just eating tea. So I'm hungry. So I'm going to eat that now, watch some telly, and try and get a decent night's sleep. And do it all again tomorrow.
Okay, so just a very, very quick one just before starting the live stream, 'cause it's about 1:45, so I need to finish and get ready. But feeling my gothic fantasy tonight, fully, especially this lip. I'm loving this lip. This is the best lip I've done for a while. Not perfect, it will not get too close, but yes. Yeah, I'm feeling my gothic fantasy. I used to do a lot of like very dark purple and stuff when I first started drag, so I wanted to go to those roots a little bit, and I am loving this, even if the contouring is very uneven, but we won't go into that. And just for the sake of showing off later, I've got a nice corset and some jewellery, which I need to decide what I'm going to wear, and then this nice little thing for over the shoulder, which will be nice. So, feeling a bit gothic tonight, which should be fun. But right, I need to finish getting ready and get on this live stream, because I have 14 minutes, no wig and no lashes, so finish that, and May see you after live stream, may not, depends in large part of how much my writing I get through. So, potentially see you in a couple hours, potentially see you tomorrow. One way to find out.